season!
Oh yes, the summer movie season has officially begun with the Marvel summer movie opener. This year, we get Thor. Thor was a movie that I didn't expect much from. The trailers just looked a little too campy for me, but on the other hand, it started getting very good reviews. And it was fairly good. I could say I like it better than last year's Iron Man 2, but that's just because Iron Man 2 was very disappointing in comparison to the first movie. They're really not. Thor's not really all that much better, but I can definitely say it's much better than X-Men Origins, which opened back in 2009. It was a fun start to the summer and definitely set the mood for the season. Action, blockbuster, fun. Sure, there were times when it dragged, sure there were things that didn't make sense, sure there was a lot of unintentional humor, but those are all things to be expected from a non-Christopher Nolan superhero movie. Chris Hemsworth fit the role really, really well. He played this very nicely. I could actually take him seriously as opposed to a lot of other characters in the movies, and Natalie Portman and Dennings, they look just to be really annoying, just totally gimmicky in the movie, sorting out these really lame jokes. But they added a cool chemistry and humanity to the movie that were really lacking in the first 20 minutes. It was just pure ridiculousness when they were doing the backstory to, you know, the worlds and the gods and stuff. And it was just really too goofy and corny for my taste. But after that, it really starts to pick up. There was actually some really good humor, but towards the beginning when they're first on Earth, the jokes that are funny at first, like, oh, alright, stop, and they just keep doing it over and over. Gregg is again Agent Coulson, and he's just kind of the continuity throughout the movies, connecting it for the Avengers, you know, with S.H.I.E.L.D. He's just never been a likable character. He's always just seemed like a dick, and I don't know if they wanted that, because I think they wanted this Lincoln character to be someone you admire, but he's just a dick. Tom Hiddleston's alright, he plays a decent villain, and Anthony Hopkins is just good in everything. There was a whole mess of performances that could have been greater if their dialogue was written better. The script is probably one of the downfalls of this movie, but it's still really good. The action scenes are very, very cool, very stylistic. The hand-to-hand combat, actually, surprisingly, was much better directed than the other sorts of action scenes, you know, with the hammer and just the big, you know, special effectsy action scenes, which is surprising. Usually those aren't done better, but I think the director hasn't had enough experience with that yet. But the hand-to-hand action scenes I thought were very well done. When Thor just rips through people, it was a lot of fun to watch. There's a point in this movie where Dennings, Natalie Portman, and I forget the other guy, they first discover Thor, and they think they hit him with a car, and they still think he's crazy, he's all rambling and stuff. They're like, oh, he's so obviously hammered, guys. Come on. It's kind of like Iron Man with the origin story, where the majority of the movie doesn't have the character take place as the hero yet, or with his powers, or in Iron Man's sake, with the suit. And the ending scene is a little less than satisfying, the climax. But overall, this movie was very enjoyable. It's what it set out to be, and I can respect that, even though Fast 5 was a little bit better. Actually, I liked it a lot better. But still, it doesn't try too hard, so it's alright. And the ending credit, it's not the best, but it's still really cool. Definitely worth sticking around for. More Avenger stuff, but I'm not going to give anything away. Still pretty cool. Actually had the credits running pretty fast, so you don't have to wait that long. To get you pumped for much bigger movies in the summer movie season, just go see this movie, have fun, go see Fast 5 if you haven't already. 8 out of 10 for Thor. Hey look, it's Idris Elba!
Who shall not pass?
Alright, do your thing, Idris Elba. This whole movie, these guys are just wearing these there's like a point in this movie where Anthony Hopkins as Odin is just wearing this full-on gold suit, and he just never has like anything comfortable on. It is just like this strong industrial material. He even has a golden eye patch. Casual Friday would be a welcome idea for that realm. Solid gold is just not comfortable on your balls and such.